Thousands of Christians have thronged Lubaga Cathedral to join the rest of the world in Christmas prayers. Cultural leaders, politicians, government officials are some of the people who attended the Mass. The Archbishop of Kampala, Cyprian Kizito Lwanga, was the main celebrant, and he centered his preaching on fostering unity in the country.
Championing the Ugandan national dialogue process. The dialogue process is aimed at creating a platform for Ugandans to agree on a shared transformative and development agenda that accelerates the consolidation of peace, security, justice, sustainable development, and shared prosperity.
In his sermon, Archbishop Lwanga expressed his opposition to the move by government to introduce sexual education in schools.
Expressed reservation about the proposal to introduce sexuality education to our children attending pre-primary schools, and that is between the age of 3 and 5. Then you teach those sex, and also those of lower classes between the age of 6 and 9. Is that a crime? How can you teach sex to children of between 3 and 9? What happens? What happened in Europe? After teaching them, that they also want to practice.
He noted that the country has been on tension throughout the year because of various incidents of violation of human rights and the use of force against citizens by security operatives.
Throughout this year, we've witnessed untold suffering and brutality meted out to hundreds of people by our security organs during political rallies as well as during demonstrations, and also during free associations. The incarceration and torture of civilians is not only wrong and criminal, but must be condemned in the strongest terms possible.
The bishop preached against corruption as it does not reflect the Ugandan motto.
This syndrome is quite common. People who get away with corruption because they have not been caught. When this crime has become an open secret, the case is adjourned several times and it is forgotten or hung up. The result of all this is that commissions of inquiry that we read about and hear about yield no results. So we go back to the square one. May our national motto be our guiding model and the principle, namely that whatever we say and do, we do it for God and our country. Whoever gets tempted in corruption, please ask yourself this question: Am I doing this for God and my country? The answer cannot be yes. So please, don't do it.
The State Minister for Higher Education, John Muyingo, represented government, and he carried a message of peace.
The birth of Christ means, or should mean to all of us, joy, happiness. It's therefore incumbent upon all of us to ensure that we fight for peace. We protect peace. Make sure that each and every Ugandan in this country feels at home, feels happy.
The Katikkiro of Buganda, Charles Peter Mayiga, noted that the year has been very difficult, especially for the politicians.
Tubadde n'obunkenke mu byobufuzi. Bannabyabufuzi abamu nga bali ku tebuuke. Era nnyina essanyu nnyo okusoma mmisa eno ne mukoddomi wange Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi.
According to the sermons, peace and harmony are the building blocks of any society. Only if there is peace in the country would there be growth and development. Olivia Komgisha, NTV Tonight.